are in central London at Marble Arch. This is where Extinction Rebellion have had their camp for the last 11 days. If you look around, you'll see the buses and all the traffic going around behind me that normally is the case here. If we're here yesterday, then none of that was here. They had all the roads blocked off for protest. You can also see that there are a few police around, but there's been absolutely no violence between the protesters and the police throughout any of this demonstration, which is extremely unusual. If we look at what Extinction Rebellion are asking for, they're asking for talks with the British government and for the government to commit to zero carbon emissions by 2025. Now, a lot of observers say that is very difficult, if not impossible, to achieve. But if we look at the small Caribbean island nation of Dominica, which is a poor country in comparison to Britain, they have committed to be the first climate resilient nation on Earth. So it goes to show what can be done if the political will is there. Now, this is the last day of this demonstration, but Extinction Rebellion have promised that they're going to be back very soon.
Think about like the history of mankind, right? I mean, we developed nuclear technology in how long? About 5 years? We got a man in the moon really quickly, 10 years. And that was like, but all these things, they're pretty trivial in the long run. This is actually like our, the future of our planet. Well, not even our planet, it's our survival on the planet.
I'm a medical doctor. I've worked a little bit with humanitarian organisations. It's all very well going to very fragile areas. I worked in North Nigeria, which was particularly bad. But to go to an area like that and know that it's going to get worse, and know that it's going to get worse because of CO2, climate change and so on, was a real push for me.
I don't think it's necessarily impossible to reduce carbon emissions to zero, to carbon neutral levels. I think just it will require a lot of sacrifice, a lot of determination, but considering the alternative, it's almost certainly worth it.
Everybody understands our point, even the police, and I've heard there's been a few police out of uniform coming along here just to join in and see what's going on. We are now the mainstream. We know we've got 11 years to keep below 1.5 degrees, and if we don't, we're probably screwed, really. There's a distinct possibility of large areas of the world becoming uninhabitable.
We know what problems we have, we know the answers to solve them. It's just trying to convince the authorities to actually sympathise with us as the people, if you like. So yeah, it's about trying to, as we are doing, rebel.
And this is the push really to get involved in civil disobedience. Which is a real jump for me. I think, again, for a lot of people I've spoken to, this is the first time they've ever been involved in activism, first time I've ever been involved in breaking the law.
There's children gathering, there's older people, it's everybody, it's not just the hippies, whatever.
Yes, I mean, one of our tactics is being avowedly non-violent because, basically you get what you give. And it's very hard for police who are trained to deal with violence to deal with somebody just sitting down smiling at them.
If there's over 1,000 arrests, it makes a point, it establishes this as a more serious movement, I think.
I'd rather be one of the people that acted on it than just sat around and, we've all got children and it's their future and their children's future.
Right,